I've decided to move from my accommodation because there was just a fan there. It was right next to the sea, which was really, really nice, you know, back to nature. But I was getting fed up with the mosquitoes, to be honest with you. And the internet wasn't as good as I'd like it to be, let's just say. And the shower really wasn't enough pressure on the shower either, so I've moved out of there and I've upgraded myself here. Take it in. That's right, to this place here. It's called the E&N Paradise Island Resort. It's a lovely place. It's not too expensive. You can see it just behind me there. I'm going to take you around because before I actually move in, I've already made arrangements to move into the accommodation. Just to let you know that I'm moving on from where I was before, right next to the sea, in that bespoke bungalow that was very, very natural, into something a little bit more retro, let's just say. Something a bit more modern, a bit more well kept. It's more expensive, mind you, but I feel that I needed to upgrade a bit because I needed the more reliant internet and I needed aircon because it was just a fan before. It was quite quaint really, and the people that ran the place, lovely people, really nice people, and maybe okay for some people, but for me, I think I'd like to upgrade and not have so many sticky nights, because this has got aircon where I'm moving into right now. Let's go. This, as you can see, is the reception area right near the gates, which is quite nice. They've given me a key for the gate so I can let myself in if I tend to come in too late. On the other side we've got these little caribous that you can sit down, have some cold drinks with some friends, and there's nice gardens here. They're well kept. It's the sort of thing in my old age that I want, really. Something nice to look out upon and come back to at the end of the day. It's really been done out really well. You can see that the gardens are really well kept. These bungalows that you're looking at now, I've rented one of them out, and I'll take you inside as we go along. But you can see the gardens, they're really nice. I was blown away when I saw the gardens, because that's the sort of thing that I do like to see. Something smart, something well kept, and you know, it's just very nice to look at. As I sweep you around, you'll see that there's a parking area over there. I've got a motorbike, and there's some bungalow type of accommodation just there. It's all very nice. See, they've got some of these ready-made parasols that they've put up there with tin roofs on, and you can sit underneath if it's raining, and they do get a lot of rain here. We've experienced quite a bit of rain over the last 2 or 3 days. I'd say it was tropical really, with the winds. There's lots of banana leaves that you'll see falling down as you drive around. But let me take you around. I just love these palm trees. I do like palm trees. There are different shapes of palm trees here. There's coconut palm trees. There's just fern palm trees. I mean, look at this fern palm tree here. Isn't that lovely? And then of course we've got a banana tree in behind there. I don't know whether there's any bananas on that tree. Maybe they've already got the tree. There's a little lookout post there for kids maybe. Oh, I don't know. But see, if you look around, there's a nice bungalow there, and it's owned got its own gardens and grounds. I wonder how much that one rents out for. It's a bit too large for me, mine. But if you look over there, you'll see over here a couple of separate bungalows. I did look at this bungalow here. This bungalow with the nice porch was available for 2 nights. And I wanted a bit longer because there are some spots around the island that I want to visit where tourists go, like the waterfalls, and there's some caves here, and I think there's some springs, and there's some mountain views to see, and there's lots of other things on the island to see. And me being in the slow lane, I need a bit more time. They've got like sort of an island lawn here, all done very, very nice. Like I say, very well kept. Very nice. There's some coconuts there. This is the bungalow that I'm renting. Nice flowers there, roses, rose bush. And this is the place that I'm going to rent for 10 days. It's got a nice porch on it, as you can see. And I feel that I need the upgrade. And for the money that I'm paying, it's not a lot of money. I mean, I was so blown away when I realised how much I could get this for. And I'll tell you about how much it's going to cost me. I take it in. Outside dining table there. Eat outside. So we'll go in now. We walk in. We see there's a nice large queen size bed there for me. What do you think of that? Very, very clean here. There's tea making facilities, coffee making facilities, and a fridge. Got a nice big wardrobe here. And there's a safety deposit box, which is all very nice. We go into the bathroom. You can see it's brown tiles, which makes it a little bit on the dark side, but I'm not complaining. There's the toilet. Nice washout base. What do you think of that? Hair dryer, if you had hair. I ain't got any hair. So I'm missing out there, aren't I? I can put my bits and pieces up here. See, sometimes you go into a bathroom and there's not enough storage for your bags and for your toothpaste and your bits and pieces that you carry with you. And here you've got the shower. You can see the shower there. So all in all, I've got all what I need here. There's no cooking facilities, which the other place had, so I'll have to go out and get some meals, but that's sometimes nice. And what do you think from this angle? That's a fantastic room. So I've really fallen on my feet. We go outside again and have a look at the view that I've got from the front. What do you think of that? Very nice. And the price, you might not believe this, £35 a night. What do you think about that? Why do you think I'm smiling? I've actually booked for 10 nights and brought it down to that figure. I think it would have been slightly more. I think it would have been more in the region of 39 a night. So I've gained £4 a night by negotiating with the chap, having a bit more than 7 days. Okay? So I'll speak to you again, because I've got to unpack my bag and get on with moving into my new abode. It's actually in the evening now, and I'd just like to show you this place that I've rented out. Remember? Yeah, we're in the evening now, and I'll show you what it's like from the evening aspect, okay, as we go out the door. It's the noise that I like more than anything. Listen to that. I don't actually know what that noise is. I mean, I always think crickets, grasshoppers, that sort of thing, but you tell me in the comments section what you think that is. But I just think that's such a beautiful noise. It reminds me that I'm in a tropical setting, don't you think? Look at the lovely lights around that they've done on the palm trees. Doesn't that look nice? And if we sweep around, I'm sure I can see large bats flying about here. Can you see? Are they large bats, or are they birds? I never knew birds flew in the evening. I'm sure that they're large bats of some sort. I'm not going to turn into David Attenborough, by the way. Look, I'm sure that's a bat flying around there. A bat of some sort. But we are in the sort of a tropical land, aren't we? I just feel great, feel blown away.